Yes, we are back. We are back. We're going to try out this blueprints, see what all the hype is about. I mean, got a newbie. We got a newbie. And just want to see what it's about. I'm pretty sure y'all do want to see how Shao McFly goes about his blueprints. Interesting. Thunder. Doggy bomb.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
Ooh.
Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Okay. So we look like we got some hunting to do. What are those, steps or something? 49. Whoa. Open only in the event of my death. Okay, Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on my estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the room you find today will be the same room you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandma used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Great uncle. Okay. Let's look at that. The Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing R2. I guess that's okay. Entrance hall, room 1 through 12. That's the entrance hall. Okay, we haven't visited any of these. Okay, cool. Okay, that's that. And what's at the top? Okay. I have no idea what that is. Day 1, 48 steps. That's all we have for right now. This might get interesting. Select a room to draft. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Doesn't look like there's anything here. I'm definitely going to check the chests. Anything in these drawers. The window. The trunk is locked. Got a lot of paper, whatchamacallits, origami papers. Greetings from Reddington. Okay. Got a picture. R2. Okay. When I'm in a room like this, do I not use steps, which would be good. Got a light fixture, a bed, a window. Okay. So like a room to draft. Need +1. I don't know what a nook is, but we definitely, let's say, guest bedroom plus 10 steps. Guest bedroom, rank 2. Got a lot of reading. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note. Thank you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Everson, whose particular personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoyed your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. Okay. Got us a light. Nothing yonder. Okay, you get two. So does that mean we could just keep building and keep building steps and keep building steps and keep building steps? I'll give that a try just to see. Because that would be like a big cheat, right? Okay. Okay. Just that one time, every time I step into this room, I'll get 1, 2. Okay. Search the step. When you no longer have any steps left, continue searching the mana and must call it a day. Okay. Sweet deal. Anything over here? Pantry. 4 coins. Let's try pantry. Okay, not much going. Can't go up there. Cheese grater. And another letter. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay, an apple. That adds 2 steps. Sweet. Tea. I guess they'll be spread out throughout here. Um, let's try the Nook. I don't know if we got any keys, but got some reading material and a nice chair and a key. Okay, nothing else here. More reading material. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad. I just found your stream and I'm really enjoying it. I'd love to support you more. Well, thank you. Can I make sure to add you later on? A pad, scrape of paper, or perhaps most fittingly a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Okay, let's open this up and let's go to the chapel. Yeah, the chapel sounds nice. Whenever you enter chapels, lose 1 coin. Okay. So we're gonna need some monies. Anything around, yeah. Okay, it's like a pretty cool spot. Nothing much that I can use for my adventure though. Is that a 5? It's a 2, 3, 4. No, that's 6. That's 4. Okay. We got pictures numbered on the wall. Okay, chapel rank 2. Where are we? We're right back to the beginning? Okay, I forgot about the monies. This is okay. And there's nowhere to go after this. Boom. I went in a complete circle. That was interesting. So does that mean I have to call it a day? Because, yeah, I can't go nowhere else. Okay. Sort of looks like we might have to call this one a day. We don't want to go back in the chapel and waste monies. So we're going to have to come up with a better plan than that. Okay. We'll call it a day. Call it a day. Tomorrow you will awake to find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory will have been reset. Call it. Okay. Save and continue. This is getting kind of weird, but I have to come up with a better strategy. A better strategy. This doesn't change, does it? It probably doesn't. Okay. Let's try this room first. And what we're going to do here is make a corridor. Sweet, sweet, sweet. This gives us an extra tile to go up. Nothing, nothing. I wonder how many days we have to get to the extra room. We don't want a bathroom because that'll close it off. And a den that looks like that has 2 doors. 2 doors extra. Got 2 doors extra. Nothing too exciting here. We got a clock. Pick that up. We got a gym. Let's look at this. We can go left or right. Right, because that's the fireplace. Hold on. We got 2 rooms this way, 2 rooms that way. So let's investigate. Storage room doesn't look like oh goodness. Doesn't look a closet. That's just 1 room in, 1 room out. Storage rooms are usually that way too. So I'm gonna use the parlor. And that's supposed to be the room up there, I'm assuming. Yeah, sure does look pretty blue. The gyms are in a true box. This box is black. Got a picture of old uncle. Pick up that. Wind-up key. Dear Hubert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the old hams this past Thursday. If I am being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wits had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rivals to her. If I can refresh your memory. We both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and to you I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving three boxes of different colors. You have pressed me to write with the particulars of the game. When I found the time, and I have included with this letter all I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a puzzle within. The other two are always empty. There will always be at least one box that displays only true statements. Okay. This box is blue. The gems are in a true box. This box is black. I don't get it. This box is blue. Okay. There's let's go with the Nook. Okay. I think we've been here before, right? Yeah. We get a key. Lock keys for sale. Let's go with the spare room. Tape. Nothing here much that I can see. Go through this door. And the chapel. Hold on. There's 3 doors. It'll cost 1. But being... Okay, we have one that goes up and one that goes down. Oh, we don't have monies though, right? Because our monies get reset. Okay, our monies didn't get reset. No, it did get reset, but we're gonna go this way, which goes to here. Did I mess up the... Jeez, I'm not too sure if I did or if I didn't, if I messed up on the first one. So I had 2 doors, and I didn't go through the other door. I probably left too early on the first board, because now I'm starting to notice what's going on here. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubtedly important that you do not fail to clock in and out. at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. Two of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch-out clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager. Okay, terminal password scratched off. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Tie. That stuff is 1 gem. Okay, that'll give it. Okay, we got 0 gems. Salt shaker, shovel, 10 coins for 1 key. Okay. Annual mid-day sale, 2-day sale only. All items are 50% off. All staff welcome. Day 20 and 21. Mount Holly commissary. Okay, we got an arcade thingamajiggy. And we got some water. Okay, that bathroom only has 1 way in. Drawing room. How would this look? Okay, drawing room, suite. Oh, gem required. We would have to do a pantry. Okay, and we got 4 pieces of gold. Is this the same letter? Yep, same letter. Okay. Grab the apple. Gives us 2 steps. Hopefully we can see what we're doing here. I'm definitely getting the concept of the game. Just got to put our math to work. West Wing Hall. A gem is needed for the nursery. Staff notice. Out of respect for the late lady Clara Espine, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor pan associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. And that way is blocked. Yep. Okay. The bedroom looks like it only has 1 entrance. But it should have 2, right? Or is that because of, okay, let's go. Guest bedroom has, I get it. We can go up and around. Same picture. Okay. Get some keys. Car keys you found. Okay. This door is locked. Why would it be locked? You don't want me to use all my stuff, huh? Let's go with the hallway. And to look at the map, So, okay, that goes straight down to the chapel, so we can only go straight across. Right, that's to the chapel. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Quad. Okay. Breaker box, closet, gym required. Utility closet. No, okay. We have this stunning breakout room. Key card entry system, everything on. No, we don't want cut. Garage. I have no idea what none of this means. Okay. To the chapel, that'll leave. Hold on. We can go to the. What did we just do? I think we closed ourselves out. We definitely closed ourselves out, didn't we? No, okay, we can still go to the main hall, right? I don't want to waste too many steps, right? And then down the corridor. Then we go down this way. And we got two doors to mess with. No, that's the west wing is likely to be locked. Guest room gives us 10. Laboratory. Let's go with the office space. No, that needs 2 gyms. Guess we gotta use the bathroom. We got some soap. And some toilet tissue. But nothing too spectacular here. Dark room, you can't see the floor pan while drafting in this room. Closet, rumpus room. Gives us +8, but we need a gym and we don't have a gym. Okay. Like a machine gun. Okay. Got a coin. We got a coin. And a key. And a gem. We definitely needed all of that. Right, and we can't see nothing from here. Compass. Drawer floor plans leading north most frequently. Um, oh, yeah, we had read that one. Okay, sweet deal. Now, was there something that had a key that we had got, that we needed and got locked out of? It's a closet. We got something that needed a gem. Guest room, pantry, the West Wing, spare room, utility closet. Wow, this hurts. I closed myself out. Parlor, blueprint. All right. Spare room. Okay. Looks like it's over for this day. Call it. Total rooms 18. Looks like we was doing something. We was getting somewhere. In day 2, 11 new rooms found. Okay. And we're going to call it for this episode. But we will be back. Just have some errands to run. But we'll be back. Peace.